Hi guys, welcome back to a new video. I would like to show you how I made this Tyler Creator-ish jazz punk beat very simply on Ableton. So let's go. So first thing I'm going to do is just go straight into the piano. This is a Rhodes from Keyscape. It's I'm pretty sure it's just the default Rhodes. We can see, yeah, Rhodes LA Custom Lush. So I've not changed any settings here apart from the tremolo. I turned off the tremolo. So that's it. And it's all in the key of D minor. And I just laid down a D minor 7th, I think it is. And then each time I just changed the top note to make it sort of go down each time. And then the next chord, that's a C minor 7, and then it's been diminished or whatever we call it, and they're all like strummed. And here, down here, we've got bass notes, and they just repeat. So that's what happens here. So it just sounds like this. So that's what it sounds like. And then we've got here in this group. This is our drums, and here these are probably the most complicated part of the beat. I've taken this drum loop from a drum pack I have. It's a real drum loop. I'm not sure what it came from, but I basically have it. What the fuck? Um. So I have it just these ones. So here I've got a bunch of effects on it. So I've got a compressor on the whole group. And then on these two drums, I've got a decapitator and a Saturn 2 VST on it. And so without them, it sounds like this. And it's originally just a 2-bar loop. So it's just originally that, but I chopped it up so it repeats the first bar 3 times and then it goes on to the second bar. But that's what it sounds like. But with the effects, it sounds more like this. So it gives it more like color and like it feels just more like punk jazz sort of thing. And then I just layer it with this drum here, just to give the first two kicks more like oomph to it. So this is what it sounds like together. And I've got a glue compressor working overtime when I'm doing it, just so it doesn't go too loud, but it still keeps its like color and saturation. So and then I've also, using BBC Symphony Orchestra, I've got a xylophone, glockenspiel, sorry, actually a glockenspiel, and I've got it in a MIDI pattern, so it sounds like this. So that's what it sounds like, and then it's literally just it's just been EQ'd, and the EQ just doesn't make a really difference. There was just some low notes down here, and I didn't want them interfering with the bass, so I cut them out. And then here we have 2 violins. I don't know why they're not grouped, but it's fine. This one's just 25 to the left, so it's still, you can hear it in the center as well. Just it's more prominent left ear. And these guys just repeat. gonna go down one and back to D and then go up one. And they just repeat the exact same thing on both air, just they're just on different airs, just so it sounds more like surrounding. And here I've got a Club 808, so it will just add some bass, sub bass. It's a very simple pattern, just because these beats, just like these jazz, they're not like complicated bass, like 808 bass things. And for the intro, I just got another sample from God Save the Queen. I don't really know what that is, but it's from the same sample pack, and I'm pretty sure it's got no effects on it, no nothing. I literally just chucked it in, and it just sounded this. Yeah, so that just introduces it to the beat. All right, okay. And then so that's all good. And then later on, I have this pad. This pad comes in from Xenology. It's a normal pad. I just have it. Just repeat. I just have it. It's the exact same chords as the main bit, like the main piano. Just they're elongated. They only just play for the entire bar. And that's it. And then here, I just to add some swing, I just have it have a gap in where it stops playing, apart from the drums, where the drums just keep carrying on. So just yeah, so it's like that. And then later on, I got the beat to switch up. This piano here just stops playing altogether, and then it starts playing this violin, so with the pad and then a bass. So it's the drums, the violin, the pad, and the bass. And so it sounds like this. And that just repeats. The pad's the exact same, and this bass sounds like this. So that's it. And then that just repeats throughout the rest of the song. The violins come back in, and then there's this new, basically everything just comes back in right at the end, apart from this, and then it's just a new piano. Another one from the Keyscape. It's not the Grand, it's the Wind something over, Wing Upright. It's a Wing Upright piano, just a normal one. Looks on the soft preset. Sounds pretty good. And so I got it on it's the same chords again, but it's it's different chord progression. So it just sounds like this. So that's what it sounds like. It just repeats that throughout the entire thing. Yeah, and so the glockenspiel just comes back in, and then yeah, that's about it. I've got the glockenspiel pan to the left a bit, the violin that goes da 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 da, pan to the right by 20, and then the violins are pan left and right. There's no center one. Which I probably actually should have done since I got another violin going to the right. Let's just pretend that was that. The pad's just the same, and then everything else is in the center. So this is what it sounds like. So that is it. Thank you for watching, and just feel free to let me know if there's anything I can improve on or recommendations for something else to try. I am really trying, and I hope that you enjoyed it. Thank you. Goodbye.